We are now coming up to the famous crossing on the Beatles Abbey Road album. There we go. And the actual studios are actually right here. On the Abbey Road album, they had a song called Here Comes the Sun. So therefore I thought for the mystery trick, it would be really good to do a shove across the Abbey Road crossing, because it's going to be Here Comes the Shove.
No credit, no credit. No credit, no credit. No credit, no credit.
So if you're new here, this is the London Postcode Challenge where I have to skate all the postcodes in London. In each postcode, I had to do 3 skateboard tricks. And for each completed postcode, I donate £1 to the Ben Ramus Foundation, which is a mental health charity. So my fellow bandmate Matthew donated to the Postcode Challenge. He selected NW5, so I need to go there and do a rock and roll. Let's go. After ages of skating around, I finally settled on a spot to do the rock and roll. Check out this beauty. Absolutely beautiful. Absolute hidden gem. Another reason to do a rock and roll is actually behind me. You can just see here is the Billingsgate Tavern, where I played my first gig in London. So if there was ever a reason to do a rock and roll somewhere here, it's that. Okay, so after doing that rock, I cruised around for a bit to try to find some spots, and I found this little basketball court. So I'm going to skate around, try a few flips, but I don't want to stress out. I just want to try see if I can get there, and if not, I'll just have to come back tomorrow. Oh, no.
No credit, no credit.
Oh yeah, super stoked I got that one. I think it helps if you just give yourself the buffer of coming back and just seeing how it will go. Smoother ground definitely helps, but I'm super happy I got that. I actually got 3, but I think the last one was the cleanest one. So we still got to come back and do the half cab nose, unless I find a half cab nose spot on the way out. I'm actually going to go see if I can find this coffee shop, which they started following me. So hopefully I want to go in there and have a quick coffee and a snack, because I haven't eaten yet. So yeah, let's get it. Quick shout out to Little Oak Coffee in the background. My mate Matthew, actually, whose postcode this is, he spoke to the guy in the coffee shop, told him about my challenge. I just came in, we had a good chat, and props to him, gave me a coffee on the house. So I'm going to shout them out. Little Oak Coffee right outside Gospel Oak Station. So maybe if you're heading down to Cantelo's, want a coffee to wake up before the sesh, head down there. also in NW8, is Lords Cricket Ground, which you can see right behind me here. So I can just get the half cab nose in on this little crusty ledge. While I'm here, there's also, in cricket terminology, there's something called the flipper, which is actually popularized by the cricketer Shane Warne, RIP. So while I'm outside the cricket ground, while I'm outside the cricket ground, I might as well try a flip as well. And homage to the flipper, and an homage to Shane Warne, famous Australian spin bowler.
Sometimes I don't want to be so deep and overanalyze everything week to week. I want to be selfish and take care of now and not overthink and grimace and scowl. So I envy the
No credit. No credit.
So yeah, super happy with that. We got the glorious Lords Cricket Ground behind us. See if we can get any iconic shapes there. You can probably no, not really. But anyway, really happy with that. I've kind of learned over doing this challenge for quite a while. If you have an idea or if you find a spot that you think can work, you just pretty much take what you can get. That was like a decent ledge in terms of heights and not just turning on, and a bit of a challenge. I kind of just want a challenge in there. And then because it's got the Lords Cricket Ground in the background, thought that would be great. I also know with the flip, it's got to be certain conditions. And I just got a feeling that I could pull it out there, and then remembered the flipper terminology, which I could weave into it. So yeah, that's NW8 done. Now we just need to get down to NW5 and get a half cab nose somewhere, and then that's NW5 and NW8 done. And after much skating around, we are now finally back in the warm bosom of NW5. Let's get this half cab nose.
Gotta be a Monday, but as the sun goes running down, the sun doesn't care that you don't like the Monday. But I just overthought this whole fucking thing, and this just proves my point that I envy those idiots.
No credit. No credit.
And we are done for NW5 and NW8. Can't tell you how happy I am. You know, it's obviously not the easiest thing to get up at 5 and get some of these postcodes done, but I'm really, really happy. Like, I think today I just felt like the confidence was up. At the moment, I'm really like juggling, like doing some gym work, so I have the stamina to carry through with these postcodes, which is really paying dividends, because like I feel pretty good today, even though I've been up since 5 and skated around, and I still feel fine. I'm also juggling the fear of like another injury, so each trick I do, like it's always in the back of my mind, but I managed to push through, get like a really nice little slow kickflip at Lords, and this half cab nose came out really good. That second one I did, although it's like sort of on and off, like it slid a little bit, it was pretty clean. So I was really happy I really got back that. I was going back for the third, and I was almost like, what are you doing this for? What happens if you hurt yourself? Like, you've got it, but you know, that skater mindset, like nothing's ever perfect enough. But nothing more left to say than to roll the credits. And thank you for sticking with me through all of this.
So that is 3 out of 5 postcodes, and for every 5 postcodes, I donate £5 to the Ben Ramers Foundation.